Hello. This is the second part of the Chapter 18 review. The last one cut off short since it exceeded the 15 minutes, but we'll finish it up now, and there's just a little bit more from your math textbook to do. So we have just finished looking at the symmetrical figures here. I forgot to write something for the first one. Now we are looking for whether it is a symmetrical figure. So when cut down the middle, would you have exactly equal halves? This girl was a yes, so was this trapezoid, because if you were to fold it, the two halves would match exactly. Let's move on to the parallelogram now. Is this parallelogram a symmetrical figure? No, it's not. When we draw a line this way, as you can see, this vertex comes out further than it would if you flipped it over. It comes out further. And same with this vertex at the bottom, it would be further than the vertex over here. And then if we drew a line this way, it would also not work because this vertex would come out further than this one, and then this half would be quite a bit larger than this half, and the vertex would come out further. So the answer is no to a parallelogram, just in general. Parallelograms are not symmetrical unless they're rhombuses. Which of these would show a line of symmetry? Only one of these figures shows a perfect two sides that are congruent. Figure A, the circle, is the option. So we're going to put that here. Now, as you can see, each half of the circle is the same shape and size. If we were to have something that we traced over and cut out, we could fold it in half and they should match up perfectly. The X is really close, but as you can see, like right down here, this little vertex is quite pointy because this is a little acute angle, and that's an obtuse angle. So if you were to fold them, they wouldn't look quite the same. Same with the X here, or the line segment going across here. This little acute angle would end up being on top of the obtuse angle, so it's not quite the same. And then this one's pretty obvious that it wouldn't work because there is just one line here and then three shorter lines on this side. However, we could draw a line down the middle that way, across the middle for the E, and it would be a symmetric figure. But that doesn't show a line of symmetry. This is our last question to go over on page 342. It says, Kyle drew 4 polygons labeled A, B, C, and D. Figure A has twice as many sides as figure B. Figure B has 3 vertices. Figure C has half as many sides as figure D, and figure D has 8 vertices. Name each polygon that Kyle drew. I love things like this. I'd like you to pause right now and try to figure out what each of the polygons are, and then we'll go over the answers. So go ahead and pause to figure it out. Okay, so we have 4 polygons. There are some that we can figure out pretty quickly because it says the number of vertices. So right here it says, do it in a kind of highlighted color. Figure B has 3 vertices. So there's only one polygon that would work for that one. What is it? A triangle. So figure B would be a triangle. Let's go ahead and just draw that right here, leaving a space for A. So this is B, C, and then D will be there. Okay, next it says figure C has half as many sides as figure D. Figure D has 8 vertices. Okay, so there's only one shape that could be. What is it? An octagon. Okay, so I'll go ahead and draw that here, or as good as I can. There's our octagon. So now that we know these two, we can figure out figure A and B. Figure A and C. If figure A has twice as many sides as figure B, what polygon would that be? A hexagon, because twice as many as 3 sides is 6 sides, and that's the name of the 6-sided polygon. Okay, there's a hexagon. Now figure C, it says, has half as many as figure D. Remember, figure D had 8. It was an octagon, so what does that make figure C? A quadrilateral. Okay, so we've got, and I'll write the names at the top, hexagon, triangle, quadrilateral. It's not clear what type of quadrilateral, just a quadrilateral, and octagon. Okay, that was the review. The last part of math for this week is that you'll take a little checkpoint. This is usually the time that if we were in class, we would do a test. But since we're not, it's going to be a multiple choice kind of quiz. So it will cover all of the things from this chapter. Okay, that's all for today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.